Hello, I'm Colonel Colby Wyatt, Commander of the 45th Infantry Brigade Combat Team, and I want to welcome you to the Thunderbirds. I'd like to give you a brief history of the Thunderbirds so you know your heritage, where the unit came from. It started out as the 1st Oklahoma Militia in the 1890s, with elements of the 179 Infantry and the 180th Infantry. Throughout the years, it's changed. In 1933, it was decided to be activated as a division headquartered here in Oklahoma City, with units in New Mexico, Arizona, Colorado, and that's what gives us the shape of our patch. So each corner represents the states that made up the 45th Infantry Division. The patch in the center hasn't always been the same. It was originally a patch Native American symbol meaning good luck. This is what it looked like, and as you can see, why we had to change the patch. In 1936, Hitler and the Nazi Party adopted that symbol. We quickly changed, had a contest, and a soldier in the unit, an American Indian, came up with the Thunderbird patch. And that's what it is today. There were elements of the unit that fought in the Mexican border wars against Pancho Villa and Emiliano Zapata. Some of the soldiers did deploy to World War I, but as a unit, the 45th Infantry Division didn't see any action until World War II. It was activated, sent to Fort Sill. Later, it was sent to North Africa, and from there they started their journey through World War II with 511 combat days, starting in Sicily, moving up through Italy, through Rome, Salerno, and the division is known as the Rock of Anzio, where they stopped the German army from pushing the soldiers back into the sea. So the 45th Infantry Division then conducted another amphibious assault landing and landed in France. They're the only unit to conduct 4 amphibious assault landings in World War II. They moved through southern France, liberating towns along the way until they reached Munich and proceeded to the Dachau prison camp, where they freed many Jews that were held in prison there. 45th Division then saw action in Korea. It was one of 2 National Guard divisions called to action, where it spent 487 continuous combat days in battles like Old Baldy and Heartbreak Ridge. It's a very distinguished unit, and in 1963 it was reduced to a separate infantry brigade within the Oklahoma National Guard and the National Guard Bureau. They didn't see any action for quite some time until 2002. 45th Infantry Brigade has seen action throughout the state of Oklahoma in numerous floods, tornadoes, prison riots, and just recently in 1995, the Oklahoma City bombing, where units were called to help with the domestic terrorism. In 2000, the first deployment since the Korean War, elements of the 179 and 279 deployed to Bosnia as part of the S-48. And shortly thereafter, in 2002 and 2003, elements of 179 deployed to Kuwait and Iraq at the opening days of the Iraqi freedom, and those units pushed into Iraq up to the Baghdad area. Simultaneously, the 180th Infantry deployed to Sinai, Egypt, as part of the Multinational Force and Observers mission. And then shortly thereafter, the brigade deployed to Afghanistan in 2003 and 2004. Since then, the brigade has deployed multiple times. The units of the brigade have deployed multiple times, whether it be Operation Noble Eagle, Operation Enduring Freedom, or Operation Iraqi Freedom. The brigade deployed in 2008 to Iraq, and again in 2011 to Afghanistan, and most recently elements of 179 and 279 deployed to Ukraine, and simultaneously the 180th Cav deployed to Afghanistan. Right now, as we build up for our next big training event at the National Training Center next year, we look forward to having you in our ranks. We look forward to getting to know you, and we look forward to continuing to build the history of this great organization. So welcome, Thunderbirds, and Thunderbird 6 out.